Hello students, in continuation to my last class, now I am going to discuss with you a new organ system, that is blood circulatory system. Blood circulatory system. So what do you mean by circulation? System which deals with circulation. So circulation means that the blood is circulating or moving inside the body, throughout the body, internal structure. That is transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide, as we have discussed in our respiratory system, that from atmospheric air, that oxygen is receiving and transporting to different cell and tissue. From cell and different cell and tissue, it is again coming, carbon dioxide is coming to your lungs. And beside this, another things you are taking, that is food material. That food stuff absorb, forming the nutrients inside the body, inside the blood flow, and with the small intestine, absorption of takes place, that nutrients, and forming the waste products. So these are the coming out, and injection of these nutrients and injection of oxygen takes place through blood flow inside the body, and also forming the waste product like carbon dioxide and your feces and your that is your sweating, urine. These waste products are coming out through your bloodstream with different channels. So in this system, that blood circulation system, blood is required. By the help of blood, this can be completing. These are completing through blood with the help of heart. For this completion of heart, for the completion of this blood circulation, it is required, blood is required first. Heart and vessels. So this heart is compared with a motor pump. As the motor is working, and water is passing through the vessels like your pipe. So by the help of the motor working, through the pipe, it is supplying to different part in your house or home. Like that, heart is functioning like a motor is compared, and heart is propelling the blood through these vessels like artery, vein, throughout the body. So for the completion, thorough discussion of the blood circulatory system, we need the three things mainly, that is blood, heart and vessels. So now I am going to discuss with you main thing, that is the first is the blood. Regarding blood, I want to discuss with you. So first is the blood. Blood is life-giving to human body. Without the presence of oxygen, if you will not take oxygen, you cannot survive. You are getting oxygen from atmosphere, but it is transporting to different part of the body by the help of this blood. That oxygen is mixing with blood in lungs, and it is going supplying to different cell and tissue of the body. And like that, foodstuff also mixing with the blood, that being forming the nutrients, and it's also supplying to different part of the body. Like this, the main thing is blood. Blood is giving life. Without the circulation of blood, the man cannot survive in a moment. So this is all about blood. So in case of a man, the capacity, volume of man actually depend upon its weight. If a person's weight is 80 kilo, it will carry 5 to 6 liters of blood. So mainly a normal person, normal individual who is adult one, it carries 5 to 6 liters blood. Those bloods are circulating throughout the body. But if child having weight of 40 kg, it will the volume, the half of this man. As the weight is 80 kilo and is 40 kilo half, like that the capacity, the volume of the blood inside a 40 kg child, that is half of the adult man. So this is already the regarding blood. Next, for the discussion of this blood, first I want to discuss with the function, how this blood is functioning, how it is helping. So this is blood. Regarding blood, I want to discuss with you now. First function is function. First one is transport. Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Second one, transport. Food. Transport of food. Third one is your transport of waste product. Fourth one is your maintenance of water balance. Next, maintenance of pH value. Next, defense against infection. Regulates body temperature. So this 8 point is the main function of blood. So transport of O2 and carbon dioxide, transport of food, transport of water, waste product, maintenance of water balance, next is your defense against infection, maintenance of water balance, maintenance of pH value, and regulates body temperature. First one is transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide from lungs to tissue and from tissue to the respiratory surface. Helps in respiration. In respiration, from lungs to tissue and from tissue to the respiratory surface. The respiratory surface is your lungs. And from cell, it is to cell it is giving oxygen, and from cell and tissue it is coming forming carbon dioxide, it is transporting. Second one is transport of food. So blood carries soluble food, that is nutrients. Soluble foods are nutrients. So that nutrients from the intestine, because in intestine that food stuff what you are taking, that is absorbing, and from the intestine it is absorb the nutrients first to the liver and then to the whole of the body tissue. So from the intestine it will move to the transport to the liver, then it is moving to the body and tissue, the nutrients. Yes, transport of, then is your maintenance of water balance. Water maintain water balance to a constant level. You are taking daily water. So those water should balance in your body. That is due to the presence of, that is due to the circulation of blood. Next, maintenance of pH value. That pH value means what? That is already discussed in respiratory system. That whether blood is alkaline or acidic in nature, that is maintained. The 7.35 to 4.2 is the range of this pH value of blood. So it is maintaining by the circulation of blood. Then defense against infection. So defense against double BC. So three types of cells are there: RBC, WBC, and platelets. So WBC play important role in our immune system. So for our immunity development, WBC, white blood cell, play an important role in our immune system, which helps our body resist disease-causing substances. The attack of a harmful substance activates the white blood cells. If some outside that harmful substance, your bacteria you may say, or your viruses, at the same moment when attack is there, then WBC becomes activated. They then work to destroy it. Some plasma also in protein, some proteins also in plasma also help to fight against disease. So this is defense against infection. Now regulate body temperature. Oh, what is body temperature? So 7 point is regulates body temperature. So what is body temperature? That should maintain balanced by the flow of blood. All cell activities produce heat. But some cells, particularly those in muscles and gland, are producing more heat than comparison to others. And those heat enters to the bloodstream and circulating and balancing the body temperature. If it would not be balanced by the blood, then some part of the body will be more heat and some part of the body, internal organ, will be more cold. So that is maintaining by the circulation of the blood. Next is your clotting of blood. So clotting of blood takes place due to another cell of blood, that is platelets. One cell, by the help of platelets and plasma, in the presence of plasma, this clotting factor takes place. So blood prevents loss of blood. Loss of blood in injury, as it has power of coagulation. The power of coagulation with the platelets is there. With the cell, platelets is there, and by the help of platelets, the power of coagulation means clotting takes place. So I will discuss just after the discussion of the function.